All right, we are about ready to go for the third of the 6-game set between the visiting Frisco RoughRiders and your San Antonio Missions. Well, we are about ready to go, and so far Missions are taking the field, and Luis Angel Acuna will come in the start of the Frisco batting order. And it is a games in the first homestand. Florida will get the call. Luis Angel Acuna stepping in as we are about ready to go for baseball on this Thursday night. Well, 3 words, let's play ball, and the first pitch is fouled and away, and we're underway at 7 o'clock here tonight. Beautiful, fair skies, high clouds. Temperature is 79 degrees here at first pitch. Right there, high fly in the air, up in right field as the first out is made by the right fielder. And that will be 1 away. And time now to give the visiting starting lineups. And so far you can see the lineups right there on your screen, as the RoughRiders looking to stretch this game into a 2-game winning streak, winning last night in the final against San Antonio 5-2 in the ball game on Wednesday night. Right there and inside, there is Julio Pablo Martinez as he strides in, and so far it is going pretty good. He averages at .213 and an ERA of .244. So far, so good in this one. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count now is 1-2. So far, we'll give you ball clubs here tonight. Tulsa at Midland, Frisco at San Antonio, Springfield at Arkansas, Corpus Christi at Amarillo, and Northwest Arkansas at Wichita here on this Thursday night. Series continues tomorrow night, 7:05, our first pitch of the ball game. Saturday night at 7:05, Sunday at 1 o'clock. As we wrap up the first homestand of 2023. 1-2 to JP Martinez. That one high and outside for the ball, and the count now 2-2, even up. I'm also in the booth by my partner, Bob. Good evening. Good evening, Jonathan. Thank you for having me as we're underway of this evening. So, Bob, last night in the ball game, 5-2. RoughRiders win. What is your reaction? Well, gotta say the RoughRiders put up quite a ball game and probably a fist fight as of last night, hitting those balls and getting those base hits, and so far the base hits are key, as it's always. And here's the pitch. High fly right there to Dunn, and he'll zip line right to Fernandez, as that will do for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. As we go now, bottom of 1, it is no score. Avery Weems, a lefty from Arizona, will get the starting assignment. 6'2", 205 pounds, and age 25. Will get the heel for Frisco for the bottom of 1. That'll bring in the center fielder, Tim Lopes. And it is just a beautiful night for this ball game to go on, and that's going to be high fly in the air, and that will go right to center. So 1 pitch, 1 high fly, and 1 away And that'll bring us the starting lineups for the home team. And gotta say, pretty good, as it is coming in all shapes and sizes here this evening. Here is Evan Mendoza as he strides in. And here's the toss. Down and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. So pretty good as underway of this ball game here. Line drive right to shortstop, and he will zip line it right to first, and he'll get him easily for the out. So 2 up, 2 down to start the bottom half of 1, and that'll bring in right fielder Joshua Mears. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7:05. Saturday at 7:05. Sunday at 1 o'clock. Off day on a road travel on Monday as San Antonio heads to Corpus Christi to start Tuesday through Sunday of next week. Missions will be home a week after Tuesday as we take on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, Kansas City Royals affiliation, up from the North Division. And that's a swing and a miss, and that'll be a 1-2-3 as that will put the side retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. And we played 1. It's on now to the top of the second with still no score.
Leading off for Frisco, the first baseman.
The first baseman in the 4 spot, Blaine Krim, will start up the top half of 2 for the RoughRiders. And here's the pitch right inside for strike 1. Got fans watching from Corpus Christi and Frisco tonight. The Hooks playing the Sod Poodles there at Water Ridge Field in downtown Amarillo.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Kellen Strom.
Well, that'll bring up the DH in the 5 spot, Kellen Strom. 1 away, nobody on in the top of 2. Frisco. And here's pitch. That one is out of play, and that'll go foul. No balls and 1 strike. Here's 0-1. And the toss right there, and that will chop foul. Got a great crowd here tonight on a Thirsty Thursday, and don't forget that every Thursday home game is $2 Dr. Peppers, $2 parking, and $2 water all night long. And as mentioned, series does continue tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Gates open 6 p.m. right on the dot. So make sure you get your tickets at samissions.com and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also follow the Missions all season long here on YouTube Live and the channel where it's always coming from, and that is JBakerVlogs. Well, the run is on the right field base hit with just 1 away, and that'll bring up the 6th batter of the night, Aaron Zavala, as he will make his first debut in Double-A as a hitter. And right there and inside for strike 1. Zavala averages at 0s. Here's the pitch, and that one will be chopped foul. No balls, 2 strikes to count. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll get him easily. And there is 2 up, 2 down. Here in the top of 2 here, as Carlton will get the strikeout. That'll bring in Thomas Sagesi as he comes in, and that's going to be high in the air and out of play. And the count now, 0-1. He averages at a 138 over the opposition of 218. He's had 3 home runs and 7 RBIs of the year for Frisco. Pretty good right there, as so far Sagesi is coming in and working his way to getting up in AAA Round Rock. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he gets him. And that's a 1-2-3 inning, as that will be the side retired. So no runs on a hit, no errors. And a man left on as we go bottom of 2. It is no score. We're starting off the bottom half of 2. Here is Juan Fernandez, the first baseman. And that's going to be right there, right to second, and he'll be quick about it as he gets that one for the out. And that'll bring in Lucas Dunn. Dunn coming in as he had his first double-A at bat on Tuesday evening. And right there and inside for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, bottom of 2 for San Antonio. Still no score. If you're listening to us, we are 101.1 The Bull. And you can watch us here on YouTube Live. Me and my partner Bob saying hello. Hello. And we are from San Antonio, if you are watching. In the AA Texas League, where 138 games in the season, 69 home, 69 road. Yes, thank you, Bob, for the information that we always share to our great and wonderful fans. And that's going to be zip line right to the hot corner third baseman. He goes right to first with it for the out. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of 2. And usually that's what happens when you have a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings. The innings go by really quick. And so far it could go on in almost any ballpark. That'll bring in the DH Grant Little. Last season, Little played in left field. This year, they have him as being the designated hitter. Jared Dale being up in the center field area. And so far, Tim Lopes will be out in second base. So far, Lopes started up in center field on Tuesday. So that will be strike 3 called, as that will be it for 2 innings of play. And we now head for the top of the 3rd and no score.
Leading off for Frisco, the third baseman.
The third baseman and hot corner man is Keibert Rodriguez. As we come to the top half of the 3rd inning for Frisco. And a toss outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Tonight at the end of this one, we'll give you your Texas League final scores. And so far, stay tuned for our totals coming up in the top half of the 8th inning. 1-1. Here's the pitch. High fly in the air, and that will go out of play. Count now is a ball and 2 strikes to Keibert Rodriguez. Rodriguez, he averages at 300. Right on the dot. And now the 1-2 toss right there and outside. A sinker goes out, 2-2 the count. 2-2, high in the air. Up in center is Jared Dale as he will make the play and he'll get the out. So there is one down in this half inning. Catcher is Matt Watley as he strides in. And the pitch. And that one right there, right to the second baseman, Lopes.
The batter, the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna.
And that'll bring up the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Angel Acuna. He's 0 for 1, a line out in the first inning. Starting to see a lot of 3-up, 3-downs in this contest. And that's going to be right there, up in right field. That would get down for extra bases. Going to first, going to second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's going to make it to third on a 2-out triple.
The center fielder, number 1, Martinez.
For 1. And the sinker is outside for a ball, and the count 1-0. It's a pretty good night here for fans coming in. We got our first 3 viewers. A lot of fans attending in tonight's ball game. You may be on the road, going home from a long days of work. So make sure you come and take a chill with us as we have our Thursday night ball game here at Industry Ballpark of San Antonio. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Runner at third. Swing and a miss, and he gets them. So no runs on a 2-out triple, and that leaves the runner at third stranded. It's on now to the bottom of 3, and it's no score here in this one. That'll bring up the center fielder and 7 batter, Jared Dale, as he comes in. And a toss by Avery Weems. Down and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Weems, a guy from Arizona, and he's a left-hander from his home state, Arizona. He was free agency during the 2021 season. And so far, Frisco and the Texas Rangers acquired him during that year. And that's going to be right there, right to short. As he zip lines to first, he'll get him easily.
Batting it, the left field, Albert Fabian.
That'll bring up the 8-hole batter, Albert Fabian, as he's left field tonight for the Missions. So far, he averages at 200 out of a 315 average. He's had at least 2 home runs and 3 RBIs given in. Pretty remarkable for a Missions left fielder. And that's going to be right there. To short, to first, and he will make it on an I was going to say RBI, but no RBIs have scored in as of yet. So that will pretty much go down as a fielder's choice on the base hit. You know, John, if it was an RBI, and I know what you were saying earlier, an RBI would be a runner at first, a runner at third, and if base hit comes in, then that would be an RBI. Well, thank you for clarifying and clearing things up, huh, Bob? Yeah, I'm always here to assist if you need help. Thanks. Here's a 9 spot, and catcher Michael Cantu. Got a runner at first, and 1 away. High fly in the air, and that will go right to the second baseman for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Chair.
That'll bring up the second baseman, Tim Lopes. Lopes coming in. And here's a toss by Weems. High in the air, and that will go out of the strike zone. 1 ball, no strikes. I would say it's a pretty long day, and I know it's pretty much been tiring as getting inside the ballpark and doing this ball game, but hey, got plenty of energy on what's left of the day. Right there, line drive up the center, and that's going to get in for a base hit. So make that first and second now. 2 away. That'll bring in the shortstop, Evan Mendoza. Mendoza coming in, and that's going to be right there, as he will get it right to third, right to first. And that will be the side retired. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. As we played 3 innings of baseball, we head for the 4th with no score in the ball game.
Leading off for Frisco, the left fielder.
The left fielder is Trevor Halver, batting in the 3rd spot for Frisco. Will lead off the 4th inning. And here is the pitch by Carlton, and he's going to put that one in his money. Put that one in the pocket where his money is for strike 1. Outside for the ball. The count now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch in, and that is going to get fouled and away. So he's in a 1-2 hole. Carlton getting a little bit tired, and it could be fatigue starting to get on him. But evidently all managers keeping eyes on the starter. Swing and a miss, and he'll strike him out. And there is 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman.
First baseman, the number 4 spot, Blaine Krim. Coming in as he's 0 for 1. And that is going to be popped foul. So the count now 0-1. 40 pitches by Drew Carlton. And that one is going to get down low outside, 1-1. Carlton started his debut here tonight. And so far trying to get a W or a no decision. That would be huge for the Missions in this game. Up at second base as Lopes will get out near the mound to get that ball for the second out. That'll bring up the 5th batter, Kellen Strom. Single in the second, and is 1 for 1 here this evening. Drew Carlton comes in, pitches and delivers, and that one is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. So far, great crowd on hand. Got Frisco and San Antonio fans. Corpus Christi coming in as well. Got fans in the North Division. Tulsa watching. And that's a break of the bat. And there is shards of bat just flying everywhere. As that will do for this half inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Played 4.5 here tonight. And still no score. Bottom half of the fourth. Here's the right fielder, Joshua Mears. He was 0 for 1 with a strikeout during his last time at the plate. And a toss. Inside for strike one by Avery Weems as he has the fourth inning to work in. And that's going to be high in the air. Up in right field. And the right fielder will track it down for the out.
Now batting, first baseman,
that'll bring up the first baseman, Juan Fernandez. He's lined out in the second and is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Down and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of 4, no score to this point. RoughRiders and Missions, 2 hits only in this ball game. They crack the hit column, but the main factor is to crack the run column. And that's going to be line drive up into left center and now gets through for the base hit. Boy, 101 miles an hour. And that ball was zip line through the air. Runner at first on that single and 1 away. That'll bring up Lucas Dunn as he grounded out in the second inning. Just a pitch-perfect ball game evening. And that one is outside for the ball, and the count evens at 1-1. Sun beginning to set this Thursday night. As you can see, the clouds starting to turn into a nice fiery orange. And yes, it was a nice warm day today as the temperatures were up at 78 degrees. Tomorrow, cloudy skies, maybe a chance of a rain shower. Right there, first to second. Oh my goodness, that is a double play. And that will get them out of the inning. So no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 on now to the top of the 5th, and still no score.
the right fielder, number 13, Aaron.
That'll bring in Aaron Zavala, starting up his debut for Frisco here in Double-A tonight. And that's going to be high in the air, and that's going to get down for a base hit. No out single as Missions and RoughRiders are now at 3 hits apiece in this contest. And that'll bring up Thomas Sajasi. And that's going to get down and outside for the ball, 1-0. Taco Bell double play. Anytime this season the Missions ground ball into a double play, everybody in tonight's attendance will get 2 free tacos courtesy from our neighbors at Taco Bell. Proud sponsors tonight of this ball game is Whataburger, and they do serve San Antonio 24/7. Bill Miller's Barbecue served San Antonio since 1953, and also Regal Cinema as well. $2 tickets to any movie. If you want to go see a movie on a Monday night, that's great. While the Missions are off the clock, not playing on those Monday road travel days or Monday home home days. So far, it's always nice to go out to Regal Theaters. And that's another broken bet. And make that 2 of those that he broke this evening. Well, time now is being called by the Missions. And there's going to be a manager coming up to the mound now. And that's going to bring in Matt Waldron, as he will be the first reliever of this ball game here this evening. So far, Carlton is relieved out of duty. He's worked his first 5 innings and doing really well. He could get a W or a no decision at the end of the night, but evidently one of those will work it. Waldron now approaching the mound, a right-hander, as he is 6'3", 185 pounds, and age 26. And strike 3 right out of the bullpen. He gets him. And Thomas JC is mad like a big-horned Maine cow. And I gotta say, he better go back to the bullpen and behave himself, or he'll be out of the ball game. And that is one thing you don't want to do when playing the ball game and getting yourself in hot water, as a lot of players always do. Yes, and I could tell you, John, that there is one player that got in trouble during last season, and that was up at Frisco. Fernando Tatis Jr. got caught using steroids, and he got a 90-day suspension. So right there, that's going to be first and second. Here comes the run. And in the score for Frisco is the runner from second, as that base hit goes in. And that'll bring in Matt Watley. 1-0 RoughRiders. As the catcher comes in, he's lined out in the third and is 0 for 1. Tomorrow, game time 7:05 for a Friday night. Saturday night 7:05. Sunday afternoon at 1. And that's going to be high fly in the air. Mears running after it, and he gets it. And that's going to be a sacrifice fly, as now the RoughRiders will have 2-0. And that's going to bring up Luis Angel Acuna, as he tripled in the third, and it's 1 for 2. Top of 5 here tonight, as San Antonio tries to get out of this half inning and regroup in the bottom of the 5th. 1 for 2, Acuna. And that one down and inside the zone for strike 1. 2-0 Frisco. Pitch here, and that is out of play. San Antonio heads to Corpus Christi on Tuesday. 2 proud announcers, John Scampy and Chris Singleton, will be live Tuesday through Sunday of next week, as San Antonio will be up in Corpus Christi there at Bayfront Park. Luis Angel Acuna is an average of .231 over opposition of 333. And right there, strike 3 gets him. As that will do, and as he walks back to the bullpen and he talks to the manager. Well, that will do. As 2 runs come in to score on 3 base hits, no errors, and nobody left as we go to the bottom of the 5th. And it is a Frisco 2-0 lead. Here's the designated hitter, Grant Little, as we start the bottom of the home 5th. 6, 7, and 8 hitters do. That's a beautiful night, right, Bob? I gotta agree, John. It is beautiful. And that changeup will get fouled and away, and the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And did he go? Yes, he did. Peeled by the home plate umpire, as that will be for strike 3. And there is 1 away. Center fielder is Jared Dale in the 7th spot. And that's going to be high fly in the air. Up in center. And a center fielder goes to another center, as that will do for the out. That'll bring up Albert Fabian, the left fielder. 2 up, 2 down, and it could be another 1-2-3 inning for the Missions as they continue to struggle in this ball game, only trailing the 2. As of last night, losing 5-2 against Frisco. And so far, Frisco trying to win a second of the 6 games. Right there to first, as the first baseman will step on the bag, and that will be 3 unassisted, as that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. As we go to the top of the Frisco 6, it is 2-0 RoughRiders.
Leading off for Frisco, the center
Our 2 favorite guys, John Scampy and Chris Singleton, will be live Tuesday night. First pitch at 7:05 as the San Antonio Missions take on the Corpus Christi Hooks in the 6 games. They're at Bayfront Park in Corpus Christi, Texas. Right there as that ball is bunted. And they will not get him as the bunt is successful. And that'll bring in J.P. Martinez. And as we look at the instant replay, the third baseman comes in and tries to get him easily. But so far that play was a success. The third batter of the night, Trevor Halver, coming in. And the pitch, high fly in the air. Left fielder Fabian getting up in the left center, and he'll record the out.